Welcome back. Oh my goodness, to be able to say that to you guys, I haven't picked up a camera to film a YouTube in over 2 years, and I can tell you something right now, quite a lot has changed. I got engaged, I bought a house with the love of my life, and I had a Sunday Times best-selling cookbook. Okay, welcome back. It's nearly the end of 2024. My last video was at the very start. It was on New Year's Eve on 2023, and you can see that's the American Snacks one. I got rid of everything else because we are starting anew. I was never very good at YouTube before. If the OGs remember, it was just something that I struggled with. I couldn't keep up with the uploading. We're now back. We are good, and I'm so excited to get stuck into it. So should we get into everything that's new? Oh my God. So, shall we start in chronological order and talk about my fiance? So I actually didn't meet Jake until 2 years ago. So sort of as I started YouTube, I met him. My mum basically introduced us because he was my mum's PT. And then I went to one of his boot camps and I was like, you know, just, yes, that'll work. But I wasn't actually in the right place for a relationship at that point in my life, just because I was going through some stuff that I needed to work out on my own. So when Jake actually did ask me out on a date, we went for a coffee, which was lovely. And then on this second date, he was like, can I take you for lunch? And then drove me to the Cotswolds. This is 14 days after. So in the 2 weeks, we'd had one date. And the second date was 14 days later because we had really busy schedules. And on the second date, I won't lie to you guys, I stayed over. Don't judge me, don't judge me. I stayed over and I never left. So I sort of moved into his flat 3 months later. We have literally spent every single day, other than me going away on work trips, together for the last 2 years. He is the absolute love of my life. He's the kindest person. He's the most thoughtful person. He puts me first every single time. Like, you know, these men that you're told do exist, and you're like, no, they don't. They don't exist. Yeah, he does, and I locked one down. I found one. And so yeah, on our second date, he kissed me, told me he loved me, asked me to be his girlfriend. I stayed over and never left. And the rest is history. I basically moved into his flat on month 3, I think. He was like, do you want to move in with me? And I was like, baby, I've been living here for 3 months already. So we just sort of made that official. The flat then flooded. So we both moved in with my mum. And if you can live with parents, siblings, my sister, her boyfriend was there, my mum, my nana and gramps lived next door. We lived there for 9 months and it was fine. There are a few hiccups with that many adults living in a house together. Like, you didn't unload the dishwasher type thing. But Jake and I just like team, like love each other. Like we were like, yeah, this is perfect. We then bought a house together. We basically started looking for the house March 2024, put an offer in, and then it was just months of ugh. And so in August 2024, we went away to Greece and he proposed. We went away for my mum's 60th and he had told my mum and she was in on it and she bought the ring with her, and it was just, oh my God, he did it on a private beach. It actually wasn't a private beach, but he made it so private. So he basically just took me on this really long walk. He'd said, we're gonna go for a picnic tonight at sunset. I think it'll be a really cute date night. And in my head, I'm going, is it? Without wanting to get too excited because it would have been the most beautiful date night regardless of if he was going to propose. But he had basically been like, I packed the bag, and I was like, okay. It's usually up to me and is like a last minute thing while he's still sort of lying on the bed. And he was like, shall we get a bottle of champagne? And I was like, baby, you hate champagne. We can get some beers. I'll drink a beer. And he was like, no, we're on holiday. Champagne. I was like, okay, that's fine. And yeah, he basically, as soon as we got there, he was like, open the champagne. And I was like, okay. And I think he just got really nervous and he just got down on one knee. But he'd taken me right to one end of the beach. And it was so quiet and like away from anyone. And we didn't realise that there were about 20 or 30 surfers out at sea on a rock. And so when he got down on one knee, they were all like, ah, ah, and you can hear all of the girls being like, oh my God, oh my God. And then when I said yes, they were just cheering, and it was just strangers, and it was amazing. And then it ended up that because we were on holiday, for my mum's 60th, 2 of my oldest friends and family were there. So basically like their extended family to me. So we just walked in and we were like, ah, we're engaged. And everyone was so happy, and they made us Greek dance and all of this. And it was just the most magical way. He nailed it. And I now get to spend the rest of my life with the love of my life. So I feel so blessed and so lucky. And because we're all such a family on here, I will for sure introduce you to him in future videos. He has just got home from work though, so I won't put that on him. He's just rugby tackled me and we've had to reset the bed. Hence why the hair looks a bit dishevelled. But yeah, I will introduce you. He's just, I love him. I love him. But yeah, I feel like we've just never left the honeymoon phase, and I'm so lucky. Okay, I'm gonna now talk about the house because, so, house. It is 2 minutes away from Jake's mum, 2 minutes away from my mum. It is in the middle of the countryside, so I am very happy. Jake is kind of a city boy, and I have converted him. He's got a pair of wellies now. I just need to get him a barber jacket and we're there. He's currently sweeping around the chicken run. I said to him, did you think when you asked me to be a girlfriend that you were going to be doing chickens on the weekend, gardening, doing all of this stuff that you did not sign up for? He's been like building things for us for the garden. And he was like, to be honest, no, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And I was like, oh, of course. God, sexy. It is a 3-bedroom house, so we're very fortunate, and it's got a lovely big garden. So I've already got 20 chickens out there, and it's the perfect first family home. So we're very, very happy and very excited to be here, and we'll be here for a while now, I think. Just sort of living life. As we go on, again, I will show you more bits of the house and all of that. Jake's making faces at me from the garden, trying to off-put me. But yeah, I will show you bits and bobs around the house as we get to it. And then my cookbook. Yeah, I basically wrote that from October 2023. I had to hand it in around February. It was out being printed. We did a photo shoot in March that I got to do with my nana and grams, with Jake, with my mum, with my sister. It was absolutely amazing. It hit the shelves in early September, and we were a Sunday Times bestseller by mid-September. It was a dream come true. We were looking at the list and we were like, oh, I don't know if we're gonna make it, I don't know if we're gonna make it. And then I got a call from Oscar, who is my literary agent, and he was like, we did it! We did it! And I just screamed. My amazing, I love my publishing company. Like, I've just fallen in love with them. They're the nicest people. They work so hard to make the book exactly what I wanted it to be. And they sent me a gorgeous frame saying like Sunday Times bestseller with the cookbook cover on it. It was just amazing. I had a book launch in Bath where I got to meet a load of like you lot. And then I had a personal book launch party at home where I got absolutely hammered. And Jake bought me he like surprised me with a cake, which was the book cover, which was adorable. And it's the nicest cake ever. It was from a little bakery around here that we are going to use for our engagement party. But yeah, guys, so much happened. So from here on out, we are going to be doing wholesome countryside content. I'm going to be doing chit chat, some beauty, some BTC stuff. Remember, you can find me all over Instagram, all over TikTok. I am there. Go and give it a follow, hit that subscribe, because we're going to be chit chatting. We're going to be talking about everything and anything else that you want to know or you want me to do videos on. Comment it down below, because I am just so flipping excited to be back. We are back. So that was me. I basically waffled at you and told you everything that's new in the last 2 years, and hopefully we can just move forward, get really close again, and I'm super excited. I'm going to be posting a video every Sunday. We're going to be doing some Christmas cooking content soon. I've got a delightful red onion chutney, which makes the most gorgeous presents. I bought these gorgeous jars that you can have like a Merry Christmas ribbon around them. Ah, it's just adorable. But I've got those going up next Sunday. So there's so much, and any ideas that you want or any videos that you want, comment it down below. Happy to do all of that. But yeah, hit that subscribe, because there's going to be lots more. I'll see you later. Bye.